Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to this Roulette Rivals 17 knockout stage round one match between Moo and Pigiero. And for this match, I am joined by the wonderful Pack.
Hello, hello, welcome. Yeah. It's a very exciting match we have here today.
Yeah. Two players, I think, with big personalities in the community for sure.
Yeah. We and it's a very heavy hitting matchup as well.
Yeah.
Moo being an RR finalist, and Pidgey being the champion of Roulette Rivals 8. In fact, in Roulette Rivals 8 was the first time these two players met each other, where Pigiero came out on top of the match 6-4. And when Moo was asked if he thinks things will end differently here, he says he'd be shocked if he lost to Pigiero, but anything can happen, and he wouldn't mind seeing Pidgey go through it all.
Oh yeah, Pack did a really cool thing. You asked both players some interview questions, and they did give their answers like over text. So Pack will be bringing those up, so we'll get some really cool insight into how both the players think.
Both players still offline for you as well? Or-
I can refresh. Should be fine.
I'm just checking because
Yeah,
my
yeah,
spin link has both streams offline, but
yeah. They're still both offline for me.
yeah. First match, first map is Colorado. Very interesting map here. And yeah, 14-3 record for Moo, 11-5-1 record for Pigiero. Both players have been here quite a few times. 17 exactly for both, actually, doing the math.
Oja Wallace. Hi everyone else in chat. Hi Gleb. And yeah, what is the map pool? Is the got create what is it? 8 maps in the knockouts? Oh yeah, so many maps.
Yeah,
Anyways, it's Colorado for Moo, then New York from Pidgey, Sapienza from Moo, and Whittleton Creek from Pidgey. And then the RNG are Mendoza, Ambrose, Paris, and Dubai.
yes. And one of the things I asked Pigiero was which RNG map is he looking forward to the most and why? He did not give me an answer. Instead, he gave me no RNG map will be played tonight. Please quote this bookstore, barn door, wild boar, pigeon 4.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But I
uh,
think he's looking pretty forward to Mendoza.
uh, Pidgey, wonderful personality and community member, of course. Always wonderful to see him around. Wonderful to see him play. And Moo, of course, also part of the community, running the a big contributor to the wonderful Roulette Resources. Shout out Roulette Resources.
Absolutely. Where would we be without it? Still stuck on the buff guy videos.
Okay, Buff Guy walked, so Roulette Resources could run. So,
Absolutely. Yes. No disrespect at all. So yeah. What's something you would want to see in Colorado?
I want to see 3 live kills, Maya Fall, Sean Fire.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Mm. Yeah.
What about you, Pack? Excited for any map
Ah,
in particular? Even beyond Colin?
well, of course, I do love to see Mendoza in the RNG pool. Um, of I think out of the 4 picks, though, Whittleton Creek is something I'm looking forward to. But you can take the first spin when we get it in 10 seconds.
Sure, sure. Yeah, we're just about to get the first map here. Oh, excuse me, the first spin. And it is True. Sean Rose, Cleaver Militia Soldier, Penelope Graves, Old Axe Scarecrow, Ezra Berg, Explosion Accident Militia Cook, Maya Parvati, Silence SMG, Explosive Specialist. Well,
Ooh.
looks very standard.
Yeah. No target KO on Maya Parvati means that you will have to arrive to her in the disguise that you need, but that shouldn't be an issue for either player here. And then, of course, with the Scarecrow being part of the spin, definitely want to avoid the hostile glitch.
Mm.
Uh, both players taking the two optimal suit starts of Colorado, Orchard, and Westbridge.
How about Pidgey with the new strat here? Militia Cook, actually pretty easy grab from Old Orchard if you have a Trank. So that will
Hmm.
should be a decent advantage. One less trip to the house for Pidgey.
He should be able to go ahead and get the explosion accident kill for Ezra as well if he has a propane or just knocks him out in place. Can also isolate Penelope
Ooh.
if he's quick enough.
Yeah, it looks like Penelope. Yeah, I think Penelope's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Uh, e. Not good for Pidgey.
Where would you even isolate Penelope other than the basement? I'm not sure, like, we've seen much of variation in the Penelope isolation at all.
Yeah, it's really not good for Pidgey. Is the disadvantage of I think using new strats there. Like I think the timing for getting Cook and Cleaver is just a little too slow for Old Orchard. Start.
Moo on the other side of the screen has the explosive specialist disguise with Maya at the 2:30 timing location. Should be getting the first kill here shortly.
Yeah, and a really nice optimization there for Moo. Using the assault rifle to keep chaining Maya while he's grabbing Old Axe.
That is Maya Parvati.
Just like that, Maya is dead.
Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
Pigiero now in the explosive specialist. Almost missed and did in fact miss the Maya timing, so he could still potentially try to do the upstairs peekaboo on her.
Yeah. Nope, I think Pidgey's timings are kind of a little all over the place here. So with Moo just chugging ahead, yeah, it's looking a lot better for Moo.
Absolutely.
That is Sean
That being
Rose.
said, he is in Sean's hut with Sean there as well. Not sure what that location is actually called.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either. But yeah,
Sean
definitely
Rose confirmed
avoids
down.
the head turn
Still
there.
47.
Sean, with many troll head turns as he is washing his hands in the sink. Yeah, that is 2 kills down for Moo.
Digi does have Maya on a peekaboo here. He shoots her dead. Now, I'm slightly worried that body won't be safe there with those two guards that guard the back entrance to the barn, as well as the guards that roam outside with the fence, but he seems to know what he's doing. So Moo now has the area cleared out where the more traditional militia hook grab takes place.
A very nice, very clean grab from me there. Ooh.
We do have some trouble for Pigiero. Sean is leaving the area where he needs him isolated at. So, and now he's grabbed the coin as well. So this is going to be even more tricky for Pigiero to figure out.
Oh.
So you're all set for the sting? Sure. For the badger maneuver.
Meanwhile, Moose shoots the distraction shot, takes the Scarecrow disguise, and is heading towards his last two targets, both of which he has conveniently isolated.
Yeah. I think the Scarecrow grab there
Graves
was
is down. Excellent work.
essentially the last major obstacle there for Moo.
Absolutely. The one thing he still does have to worry about is his last kill is an explosion accident. Now, if Ezra gets found, it is green guns because it's an accident, but if they run through the bodies on the stairs before Moo can make it out, then that would be an issue.
Ah.
But he is going to avoid that risk by setting up a remote detonation.
Yep. Yep. Very good. Point out a pack, as yeah, the Breacher removes any sort of risk there for Moo, and he is out with a 735 IGT and takes. Oh, and Pidgey ripped right at exact moment too. So, yep.
Yeah, Pigiero was caught dragging Sean's body by
Oh,
returning Penelope Graves, which is what caused him
oh,
to restart there.
I see, I see.
But ultimately, 7 minutes into the map will not give a freshly restarted Pidgey time to catch up, and we will be going to map 2. And wow.
Yeah, I think Moo just showing there that like the meta strats, like because you've done them so much, you can just know everything that grip you, and you can know like all sorts of little micro optimizations that you maybe couldn't do with something like Orchard or newer strats. Like he knew Sean would turn right there. He was able to speed up the my kill a little bit, stuff like that.
Yeah. I know that previously in the Roulette Rivals chat, we had said something about not liking New York. I asked him about this earlier today, and he just thinks that New York is boring. He likes longer maps because it's more content for the player and the viewer. And nothing really to debate there. Completely agree. But yeah. And, you know, with the first map out of the way, you know, this is really where
This is the
Moo
point.
can start to build his momentum,
Use
or
caution before
Pigiero
you
can
have
turn the
eyes on
tides
the
and
door.
take over with this map. But what's really interesting is that just about every match in the knockout stages so far has either been a sweep or an 8-2 victory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there have not been many like back and forth matches score wise. And honestly, you got to wonder how that affects the player's mindset into heading into a knockout stage match. Because especially if you're on the zero side of the first map, it's like, well, shoot, if everyone else who has played around one match so far has either not won a map or only taken one following the first map, then like, what does that mean for me? Pidgey, when asked about this, said that he will be adding another sweep to the tally tonight. Pudet is washed and should not never have made it to an RR final. He said he will be sending this grandpa
Oh.
booty to the retirement home pronto.
Yeah. Anyways, we will see who is going to the retirement home after this match with this spin. Athena Savalas, hobby knife noted correct classification as job applicant. Very straightforward.
That's, yeah. I imagine both players brought the hobby knife in,
That's the first backup data
or
secured.
that's not
Two more to
actually really something you have to bring to New York. You can always just grab it. But the job applicant
Let's see.
is a little bit out of the way.
Yeah, as we see the first deviation of the spin. The lockpick versus the crowbar. Oh! And crowbar loses there, yeah. I've never seen it turn that fast. I swear that does work, but unlucky there for Pidgey. Slash risky. As the lockpick is 100% safe, but a little slower.
Yeah, I can't count too many times I've seen the crowbar work either. Because you have to be really fast between actually opening the door and getting out of the way, or you just have to wait for the job applicant to look in the mirror or go to the left of the room.
Take any chances. You, go check it out. Yeah. Yeah, we're clear.
Second
Yeah,
backup
so
data disk.
the crowbar does work for Pidgey the second time, but still 40 seconds-ish behind here.
Yeah. And on a map like New York, I mean, it is still very much within photo finish range if Moo were to finish here. Moo already has the second keycard or data disk as well. So
No.
That is Athena Savalas. That's the last objective completed. Exfiltrate the bank for us.
Managing the
there is
situation. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
no, you're good.
Director
Go ahead.
Savalas
Okay, yeah, I'd just say
eliminated.
Moo managing the situation very well. Always a little tricky when that camera is up, as you usually are killing that before you get there.
Yeah. But nonetheless, Moo has the kill, has the third data disk, and is steer sliding his way to the exit. So we see Pidgey very close behind him.
Definitely not enough though. I don't think there's a 20-second load time. It's gonna be like a. I'm not gonna make photo finish either here.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna fall a little bit outside of the range, and it really was just that one restart. Because I mean, that difference is essentially what's keeping him in the map right now.
Hmm? Yeah, there's no chance. Yeah.
Moo takes a 4-0 lead off to the start.
as we head to Moose,
Sapienza
second
up
pick
next.
here. Sapienza, of course. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about their statistics a little bit?
Sure. Moo 10-6, Pidgey 17-14. But Moo definitely with a better personal best. And overall win percentage, I believe. But yeah, it's definitely interesting to see like why players choose the maps they do. Oh, and what they're practicing here.
Yes.
Moo practicing what's it called? Therapy lure. Interesting. It was cool to see. I still remember when that was new, and I think maybe he'll never. So what am I saying? But yeah, it's cool to see. It is like a decently meta strat now.
Yeah. No, in a past match, I actually had struggled with the Lafayette grab a little even before that, so it is nice to see players practicing a safe version that will get the disguise as well as Sylvia Leary to a place.
For sure, for sure. Let's check and make sure everything's looking up. Yeah, I should give everyone a refresh while I wait. I do always forget to do that. Just to make sure everything is
So
synced up.
something interesting about these two players, right?
Mhm.
Every map in this match so far, they have never played versus each other,
Ah.
right? So they did play once in the past in Roulette Rivals 8.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, Losers Bracket Round 8, that was. And the 5 maps played on that match were Scale, Haven, Hokkaido, Mumbai, and Whittleton Creek. Of those 5 maps, Whittleton Creek is the only one being repeated for their second match to start off with. This guaranteed to be repeated at least.
Yeah, we will. Oh, it's okay, second pity screen, but yeah, we will guarantee be seeing Whittle 10. But currently, there's no guarantee of any maps beyond that. Let's move that for turn push it down a little bit.
I also asked Moo about the potential of a sweep in this match, and he said that he doesn't really expect for either player to sweep here. He thinks Pigiero will win at least 1 or 2 maps, considering the level of Pidgey's play. But nonetheless, the spin will be here in less than 5 seconds.
Yeah, our boobs is your turn to read pack.
We have Pistol, NTKO, and Silvio Caruso as the mansion stuff, and Francesca DeSantis Saber as the hazmat suit. Low key. I'd like to see a virus lure here. But I imagine with Saber's location, that's probably not the most optimal choice.
Ooh. We'll see if either player opts for it. And ooh, Pidgey. Maybe. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh!
And that's a restart for Pigiero, as it looks like he was in fact trying to bring Francesca down with the destruction of the virus.
Yeah, Not sure I like Pidgey going for Violet Slur now, because I think a detail like that, like knowing this guy's an enforcer, is something you would know if you practice, if the strategy had been practiced. So a little worried
I mean,
that Pidgey
I
will be
think it
winging it.
was. Yeah, I think his rip was just because the guy on top heard the gunshot through the camera box.
Nah, that wouldn't turn him into an enforcer.
Oh, he has a fully auto stealth,
Ooh,
so he might have heard the impact. I do find it a little bit interesting, though, that Moo didn't even place the EMP disguise while he was down in the lab.
It's just not worth the time, right? Because the EMP throw is faster. Ooh.
I mean, I guess, but if you're already in the lab, you can place that, use the car exit up at the top. Unless Moo has the saber. And the hazmat suit.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we'll be in time chat saying that the delay shot is an option. I think he will be. Yeah, I don't think he'll need the delay shot even. Ooh. Yeah, because it's 230. Ooh. Wait a minute, I thought 235 started moving. That's interesting. Might be a little late here. Yeah, I think it's gonna be safe and trank the guard.
Takes out the guard with the trank, though, so he is safe there. As the guard falls as if he slipped on a banana peel. Pidgey also going to make the 230 timing, but does not have the saber. I do not like that. Almost 99% certain that Francesca will be found there.
I think
If
it is fine. I'm not an expert, but like if you throw KO her, like exactly at that timing, don't mess with any of her guards. She is fine, I believe.
is
Yeah, but I think even with that, it's just gonna be too slow. His Moo already has both kills and going down for the virus.
yeah.
Target down.
Pidgey does get the kill on Sylvia though,
Santis.
with the fully auto pistol.
Yep.
And back towards the saber, but Moo has finished with a time of 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Very respectable. I think that's actually just, yeah, like 14 seconds shy of his personal best.
Yeah, just too clean. Too good. Can't catch up.
And this is why I have been waiting for Whittleton Creek, because out of all 4 maps, it is the only map where
Oh.
they have played before, and Pigiero actually leads here. So even though he finds himself in a 6-0 deficit at the time, I truly believe that he could potentially take Whittleton Creek here.
Certainly. Be something that is taking over Whittleton Creek right now. And proof on the screen. Yeah, I think Pidgey, of course, if he wins this map, it is on to Mendoza, so there's a chance still for him to build some momentum in this match.
Absolutely. It's never too late to be able to come back. Even though the score says 6-0, you could very well find yourself winning 8-6. I mean, I think we had one of those reverse sweeps actually happen in or something close to it happened in Roulette Rivals 16's first round of the KO stage when
Mm-hmm.
I think Channel joined lost 6-8 to Scruffy. But yeah, we just see these players doing quite a few things prior to the spin arriving, and that was the other thing I asked these players about, like what their ideal pre-spin strategy was. Pigiero said he shotguns a cold brewski and he locks the frick in, baby. Moo said that he has lately just been waiting, but when he really wants to maximize his gameplay, he visually references all the pickup items on the map.
Having been appointed chairwoman of the Light Side.
Yeah. To see if we'll see any of those weird out of the place items in this spin, as we have. Oh, we do. We got Janus Hatchet in suit, Nolan Cassidy pistol and TKO as mailman. Oh, sure.
That is an exciting spin. That is a fairly exciting spin, I think. Hatchet, of course, don't want to get that confused with the fire axe. Two axe-shaped items on the map in a similar location to each other. But both players seem to have the same start.
Yeah, we'll just be similar game for probably the first minute or so. Just running over to the hatchet. Kills the strat. Actually, he's in a pretty bad spot post mean drinky, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this may be a. Yeah, it's looking like a very.
Mirrored gameplay.
Yeah, might be the whole way as. Yeah, I think neither Parka Medic nor a Medic Briefcase are makeable here. So it may just be the go of reliable phone call a medic.
Could see a backyard peekaboo potentially.
I think sure mailman the timing I think is just really hard. Oh no,
Ooh, and
Pidgey! I didn't miss it.
speaking of timing, that was horrible timing for
Oh, I don't know
Pigiero.
what Pidgey did. It's tough.
He hopped in the window as the kitchen guard was rounding the corner.
Oh, I
And
just misremembering the timings there.
yeah, which I mean, Moo had just about the same timing, but he took a distraction shot into the window first so that the kitchen guard would turn around prior to him hopping in. And that key difference is why Moo is still playing and Pidgeot just restarted.
Yeah, I think that on this spin. Yeah, like I was saying, like yeah, like knowing the cycles of all the like back air Janus guards and the one in the kitchen is just like the meta knowledge you need on Whittleton Creek, and I think move just a little ahead there. Is yeah, I think does have nice timing on the mailman here. Would alert into the bushes.
And that could not have been better for Moo. Just getting the kill, getting the clue, and now the mailman's right where you need him to be able to trank him and take his clothes. I think Pidgey's actually getting to Janus' house a little bit faster than he did last time.
Oh, oh no, no, 5 seconds. He's gonna get. Oh, interesting. Actually, like that. Nice peekaboo from Pidgey, but
That's neat. That was some pretty nice improv from Pidgey's side.
I see that. Let me see the mailbox as the mailman. But yeah, I think looking at the timings on this spin, right, what Moo did, I don't think there's any way for Pidgey to speed it up from here. And this part of the spin is just insanely cut and dried for Moo.
Should try to spark some of those old stories.
It is looking,
Even
yeah.
missing that first camera box shot. I mean,
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society.
This baddie here.
If Janus was its founder,
I'm gonna have to hope for baddie to be a hero, but not looking likely right now.
yeah. And we still have yet to see, or actually, there is Nolan, and he has been a medic heading into Batty's backyard.
This shot, but no one should hear that.
Now, if it were Loud Pistol, on the other hand.
Ooh.
No. And just like that, Moo is heading out of Whittleton Creek.
And yeah, heading out of the match, the winner. A nice sedate 520.
Another 8-0 sweep in the first round of the knockouts.
Say it ain't so, but it is true. Yeah, no way for Pidgey
Yeah.
to catch up here. Oh, rip.
Both players played great. I mean, it literally just came down to like a few mistakes on each map that cost Pigiero the match.
Yeah, I think the spins definitely what the strats players are going for, like spins, especially Sapiens and Whittleton, we favored Moo a lot. There's not a lot you can do to really speed those up. Just comes down to doing like meta knowledge, experience. And I think
Yeah.
Moo's a little better there.
Either way, I do believe that we have. So, did you want to take a look at the standings? I don't
Oh, sure.
have that link up.
Have to press the button. There we go. So we do have our first confirmed round 2 match of Moo versus Scruffy. Scruffy be a crazy banger.
That is going to be so good. That is going to be such a good match. Yeah. Growery, In for Fun, and Yanini have also all advanced. So yeah, looking to be a very entertaining round 2.
Yeah, I know we did ask him we wanted to do an interview. Did you ask him if he would still like to do it, or he's okay?
I can double check if you want to head over to the upcoming matches.
Sure. I think we can stay here. We can go to upcoming after the interview, probably. If you do it, yeah. If that happens, of course. Excuse me. Losing my voice.
Yes, he is coming in.
Okay.
All right. So we should have him here in just a minute.
Hello.
There he is. Welcome.
Hey guys,
Well played.
Sorry for the boring match.
Yeah. I think it's fine. It's just the spins, right? I mean, like I feel like Sappy.
No, like you could do things with all of them spins, right? But I'm kind of in a place right now where I don't really play the game enough to do anything that is out of the box too much, right? So I have to just stick to the boring stuff because, for example, that Sappy, I'm almost certain that Sappy's a virus law spin, but like me in the past would have gone for it, but I'm not fresh enough to even try.
Yeah, but I think it really shows that like I think just doing meta stuff still works, like even in knockouts, even in the most important matches.
Yeah, I mean, this game's so the difference between green guns and red guns is so tiny, right? Like
Yeah.
you don't have to do almost anything wrong to go red, and I should have gone red a few times today, but I just didn't because that's the way the game is.
Oh yeah, I was curious. You did say that in chat after Colorado, I believe. I don't think I noticed what those two things were. If you.
So when I knocked Penelope out, I did it at the wrong time, and a god just straight up should have seen me. I got a left head turn, so he didn't.
Ah.
And then when I boxed the explosive specialist, I got like 80% push from behind because I didn't check right.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that can go wrong at any time, but it can also, like, very at the right time, go right for you. And I mean, today we solve those differences. I mean, when you were on Whittleton, even when you shot into the window to distract the guard walking up from the kitchen, I mean, it was mirrored gameplay. And watching it back, you'll see that you took the shot, Pidgey didn't, and one of you kept playing.
What he? Oh, he waited for the god's turn.
No, he didn't wait, which is why he had to restart.
Oh, you mean he got seen when he shot?
He didn't shoot.
Oh, okay. He just climbed in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like y'all were at the same time. The guard walked and around the corner at the same time. You shot, he didn't, and then yeah,
I mean, that exactly. There's the reason why I. Well, I'm mostly mean that I don't like Witherton. It's not that bad, but it is boring. Like most spins you get, I think there is stuff to be done in that Witherton. Maybe like some. I don't even know some mailbox stuff, right? Stuff that's not even really been touched as far as I'm aware yet. But just to eliminate that small wait for Nolan to get into a seeker spot. But what? I'm pretty bad at Whittle, so maybe there is things you can do. I just don't see it. You start suit because there's only one suit spot. You run over to the hatchet because there's only one hatchet. You run over to the Janus ISO spot because there's only one Janus ISO spot. And you get where I'm going with this.
yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I think it's just too restrictive there. They do anything, yeah. Do revive slur on Sapienza? Yeah, I'm not good enough to think about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly not either. I've not touched it much.
Yeah.
Nobody has really, right? No one
Yeah,
cares for
yeah.
virus lore and PI lore, and only the niche players that really enjoy Sapir, like Rupan and Blunts.
Hmm.
Yeah, not much to really go over in that game, is there? Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Pretty standard stuff. Yeah. Guess we could ask about the Scruffy match, I guess. The upcoming Scruffy match. If you wanted to, Pack. I don't know.
I actually had a different question.
Okay.
Yes. So Pigiero, well known for his ability to seemingly jinx players, before the match said when asked about his opponent today, he said, "Who?" and then proceeded to say that he would be adding another sweep to the first round of the knockouts. In the end, you swept, and he is eliminated. So, do you have any comments on that?
I just wish he gave some of that to me, right? I tried to get some out of him, but I don't know. I said it would be a miracle he'd beat me. I said, F's sake, there's no way I'm going to lose to this guy, right? I did a few things, but I don't know. I really like Pidgey. Like, I'd have loved to see Pidgey go against Scruffy. I mean, most people ain't going to beat Scruffy, are they? But just imagine a world where Pidgey knocks Scruffy out, man. The banter, oh, it would have been so good. That's the most thing I'm most upset about. There's no world where that can happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I gather from that answer he gave you is he wasn't giving you real answers. I don't know what he actually was thinking.
He gave me somewhat real answers, but it's all in good fun.
Yeah, indeed.
Um,
I said it in the things where I enjoy the character he puts on, but
Yeah.
yeah.
he is funny.
Speaking of the Scruffy match, though, how are you planning to prepare for an opponent like Scruffy? I mean, you two have definitely met before.
I mean, you want the real answer? Like,
Sure.
I'm gonna play
E-
PoE.
Either answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna do my chores. I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna blast PoE. And then when I get pinged by the F7 bot, I'm gonna boot Hitman.
Oh yeah,
That's kind of the cycle right now.
it's good. I think that's honestly like it's honestly quite good because it's a lot more sustainable than like hard grinding. Because I've been hard grinding and it definitely feels like so much, and like I already feel like you're burning out. Like I'm burning out a little bit. Like
Yeah,
it's like definitely feels like
I mean, it's a really complex thing to think about.
yeah.
I've said it in the past where I feel like how you play in Hitman, to me, for a long time, just felt random. Like I'd turn up some days and I'd do everything right, and then other days I'd do everything wrong, and I never knew why. Uh, maybe I did play too much. I don't know, but I'm also probably a unique player in the sense that I've recorded what is it now, like 2,800 strat videos or something. I'm up to now. Like
Jesus.
I don't know what that does to your
Something
brain,
close.
but that's not normal to do that, is it? So
Yeah. Is that yeah,
I don't know.
I was gonna ask that was the if that was the secret to consistency. But
No,
like you hit that all.
I don't think I'm a consistent player. I think I'm
Oh
just in
really?
like a bit of a I'm in a bit of a lucky run right now. I think
Mm-hmm.
today could have gone wrong. I don't know, but maybe it's just that I'm not trying to learn anything. I've always been trying to learn new strats when I play this game. I've never just tried to hammer home what I know, what I already know, because I can't do that. I think practicing stuff you already know is the most boring thing in the world, and I just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, talk about Scruffy. I think he's gonna absolutely dumpster fire me, and I'm okay with that.
uh,
Scruffy's a great winner,
yeah.
but I guess if I play like today and he rips here and there, I guess there's a chance. But I'll probably end up ripping a lot against Scruffy, even if I get time to, because it'll get in my head. I'll think I need to do Virus Law on Sappy, otherwise I won't win, and then I'll rip doing it, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions, Spot?
I don't think so. Yeah.
I think that's it for me. I mean, either way, congratulations on the win. Very well played.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to say, Moo? Do
No,
you want? Yeah.
just
Yeah. I don't
sorry
want
for
to
the
keep
ball
you.
fest.
It
That's
happens.
all.
Yeah. I mean, shout out Pidgey. I feel like Pidgey is like he's a fun player, like both
Yeah,
like in Discord and just to watch play. I think.
yeah, he is. There's just some
Yeah.
players that have that it, and I mean, I don't really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't have the fun players without the boring ones, you know. But I have both.
True.
Yeah. Always wonderful talking to you. Lovely to chat. Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. See you.
Have fun.
Don't keep you around. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Always love chatting with Moon. Very nice.
Absolutely. Yeah, but we do have a couple of upcoming matches
Of
still
course.
tomorrow.
Let me switch to that screen. And yeah, one today too, I believe, in a little over
Oh
an
yeah,
hour,
that's
of
right.
course. Okay. Alf versus
Yeah.
Dai with Mika returning cast and Zaunako making their casting debut. I'm really excited. I think they're like good friends that'll have really fun banter and stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely be tuning in for that.
Yeah. Then tomorrow we have you versus Nezuko and
Oh
Quat
yes.
versus Lord Monk. Those are going to be quite the entertaining matchups as well. Casters will be announced closer to the time of the games.
Of course. Yeah, still a couple matches here, but we're round 2 soon. Soon. Everything happens
Yeah.
so fast.
Well,
Anything you want to say, Pac? I don't know if we're
nothing off the top of my head. I mean, it was a great match. I mean, it was literally neck and neck on several maps. I mean, even though it was a sweep, it was very close. It could have gone either way, and I think that made for a really entertaining match.
Yeah, I think Moo was right saying like honestly like high level roulette is because like the difference between red and green runs is so small, it is a lot of luck at the end of the day. Like one little thing can tip the scale so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, also just like to shout out Pidgey for sure. Like coming giving his all and also like specifically for like trash talking like before and even like and taking lost well of course. Because like I do
The greatest beef artist of Roulette Rivals.
because like I think trash talking before you know the result is like it's a lot braver, of course, right? And just
Yeah.
after you win, then only after you win. So yeah, shout out Pidgey, love you, man. And yeah, I think that is all I want to say. I don't know if you want to say any more back.
Nah.
Yeah, it's always so fun. Always wonderful members of the community. And yeah, thank you to the admin TK47, of course. Admins underrated, doing all the hard work. And yeah, if you have nothing else to say, Pack, that is it from us.
That's it.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you for watching.